What's going on YouTube? So it's Martin
and Kristina
from Thrift Store Gold back at you with another video, daily vlogs. So today's video we're going to be giving 5 bolos and 5 tips for beginners. So 10 things all together. We're going to speed through the round. We're going to cut this intro. Be right back. So now that you guys are back from that intro, her name is Kristina, my name is Martin, we're a reselling couple. We've been documenting it all on YouTube. We've been learning so much about reselling that we just love to give back. We love to share our knowledge that we learn. So we have 5 great tips for beginners. So we're going to start the video off with that, and then we're going to end it with the 5 bolos. So you definitely want to stay tuned in this video. It's going to be jam-packed with a lot of knowledge.
Alright, so our first tip, you guys, is to not be the lowest price.
Yes.
So by that we mean you don't want to have the lowest price on the listing, because a lot of the times when people look through listings and they see that you have the lowest price, they're like, is something wrong with
that's
that?
like the big eye-opener of like, is there maybe something broken? Let me just check and see other prices.
Exactly. And then if they find something for just a little bit cheaper, they might go with it because they're like, well, it's not the lowest out there.
Yeah.
And also, when you start to undercut prices, people start to follow your undercut trend.
Yes.
And so when you start doing that and you start undercutting and undercutting everybody, you're starting to take the value of the item actually
just
lower and
completely
lower.
down, yeah.
And so, oh sorry, I thought you and so it's really important to try and price your objects or price your items to similar comps, because that is what keeps the value of the item the same, but also keeps your item looked at the same, because you obviously don't want to have the highest of high and then the lowest of lows. Yeah. It might seem like it's a good idea, but it's really not.
It's not.
So our second tip for you guys is, when you get an offer and it's your first offer and you're so excited, don't just accept it right away.
Yeah.
Check the sold listings.
Yes.
Check to see what recents have sold for. Check to see when they sold, if the buyer paid for shipping, if you're in a good deal right now.
Yeah.
Just check them. It's important when you're new,
Very
because they could be lowballing you or you could be way off with price, and so you just really want to check the solds to make sure you have the most accurate kind of offer.
Seriously.
And so our third tip for you guys is actually really crucial when you are a new seller: feedback.
Yes.
So not every single buyer is going to give you feedback. You feel like they should because you thought you did amazing, you packaged it up beautifully, but just not everybody takes the time to do that.
No.
And it sucks, but you can actually just reach out to them and ask them for feedback. With that, I would make sure you have left feedback first, though.
Yes, leave them feedback for buying your product.
Yes.
And then ask them for feedback.
Yes. And so if you're...
That also might trigger, if you leave them feedback, they might just leave you feedback, so you might not even have to ask.
I was literally just gonna say, like, and in that case, most of the times, when we leave someone feedback, they will do it right back to us. So if you want to be productive, then just make sure you are leaving feedback for your buyers. And yeah. Our fourth tip for you guys is to find a community of resellers that you can talk to, that you can be engaging with and get tips from and learn from, because
get help from.
Yeah, that is the biggest way that we have found help this entire way, is by reaching out to new people and really gaining the friends and community in our little network that we have.
Because there's so many people in this community. If you guys are new to this whole reselling,
just wait.
Just wait. You'll meet so many awesome people.
Yeah.
A lot of people watching this video, just so awesome. Reach out to all of them. Everybody probably in the comments below has a channel. Check them out if you're watching this video. Everybody's so awesome in the reselling community. We're so thankful.
Everyone is so supportive.
Yes,
and,
seriously.
like they will be there for you no matter what. You're gonna think like, I'm asking a silly question, but trust me, they had the same question.
Yes.
We had the same questions.
Everybody has the same questions.
Yeah, and it's literally as simple as like, why am I not getting feedback? But you know, we have an answer for you that you might not know, and you just need to reach out and build your community and build the knowledge around you. And that really leads into our fifth tip. Our fifth tip, which is there is always something new to be learned. So never ever assume that you are at the tippy top of where you need to be, because there will be somebody who will come and knock you in your place.
It's like they say, there's always someone younger and smarter than you, willing to outwork you.
Yep, and that is exactly true, especially in eBay, because there are so many young and eager people willing to do this. And I don't even mean to say young, but just eager people willing to do this. And they will, kick you right out of the
outsell you.
Yes. So it's just always important to remember to learn new things, learn new niches, learn new products to sell, do new product research to gain new knowledge on anything. It is the most important thing, is to keep an open mind when you are learning in this business, because if you don't, you can close off yourself to so many opportunities, and you don't want to do that.
No, you really don't.
No. So those are our 5 tips though for beginners. Those actually have helped us through until this stage right now, is still remembering to be open-minded, remembering to still talk to people,
ask for feedback. Yeah, seriously.
So now we are going to get into our 5
bolos that we got together. These are some things that we've sold many of, so there's stuff that we have had great luck with. It's not just one thing we've sold. We've probably sold each individual of these brands probably like 4 or 5 times.
Yes, and actually, not to correct you, but they're not so much brands. We tried to stick away from brands.
I didn't know what to call them. Sorry, guys. You'll see what they are.
Yes, they're more so categories, so you guys can try to find a similar item to it, because it is hard to tell you, you got to go find that brand. That's the brand to sell. Okay, what if you don't have that near you?
Exactly.
So, to kick it off though, we did start with a brand.
With the brand.
But this is a very, very, very well-known brand and common, and it seems to be doing very well right now. Under Armour.
Under Armour.
The athletic clothes, any kind. Like, I've been selling gym shorts, the really flowy girls gym shorts.
Hoodies.
Hoodies. The basic, just like t-shirts, literally. Anything Under Armour. I mean, granted, I shouldn't say anything. Pick out the stuff with no stains and tears and good stuff. But I'm telling you guys, almost everything that we've picked up, everything of Under Armour that we have picked up has sold within days of being listed. So it might not be the most profitable thing, but you're getting a sale.
Yes.
And you're getting yourself out there.
So if you have some old Under Armour that's clean and you don't want it anymore and you want to make some sales, list that up.
Yes, that is honestly so smart, because that is where most of our Under Armour came from, was from your clothes and my clothes. And we now that we've realized that Under Armour is a good brand to sell, we source it. So that's really just how you learn things, is trial and error.
Trial and error.
But anyways, our second bolo for you guys are Vintage Life magazines. I guess more of another brand, but a very widespread kind of thing. You can find any kind of magazine, vintage, but Life for us has sold very well.
Yes.
But on that, you have to make sure you're finding bigger celebrities, older celebrities like Marilyn Monroe, Michael Jackson,
Martin Luther King.
Yes, Elvis Presley, like stuff like that is where you will make your most money.
Richard Nixon.
Yes, we have a lot.
The moon.
Yeah.
We've sold from the moon. There's a lot.
So we have a lot of Richard Nixon stuff that is sold. By lot, I mean we had a lot of 4 different magazines.
Yes. Like a bundle of magazines.
Yes, a bundle that has sold.
Those words can get confusing. Comment down below if you get confused from lot and bundle sometimes.
But then we had a bundle of Moon magazines sell. So it just goes to show, like, it doesn't have to be just one magazine, because that can be silly at times to be like, oh my gosh, I'm selling one for $3 or something. But we have found, with collecting them and finding them, you usually find them in chunks like this big. You don't find just 1 or 2, and which is nice.
So you can lot them together.
Yes.
Or bundle them together.
So, in all, I know that's kind of a harder bolo, but it is one to be on the lookout for, because it is something that people do, it is sought after. People collect these things
garage sales, tag sales.
Yeah, it's a really cool piece of history to have, because that literally was written at that specific moment. Yeah, but it's cool, because at that specific week in time, that's what they were talking about, and that's why people like them so much.
That's crazy.
So, again, harder bolo to find, but one to look out for, because people look out for them.
Yes.
Well, people look for them, yes. Third on our list, though, is more of a category for you guys, finally. It is rugby shorts.
Yes.
So we have had amazing luck with rugby shorts. We have sold over 7 pairs, I believe.
I'll put a couple brands up that have been selling for us.
Yes, we'll give you some brands, just so because if you're not familiar with rugby, it might be hard to look out for them. So we'll shoot you some brands down here. When you're looking for them, you want to make sure they're still in really good quality. You can tell because they're very thick. You can tell when they're worn through, because they're just like thinner. Like, for some reason, I don't know if all sports equipment is really thick like that, but those rugby shorts,
they're made to be like a tougher material.
Yeah, so you can tell when they're good quality, and all of ours have sold for uppers of $25 to $30. We actually just recently sold the cheapest pair on Poshmark for $20, but it was one that we had found in our basement that we had for 3 years.
And that had a stain on them, I believe.
Yeah, it had a stain on the butt. But so that just goes to show, like, people do look after rugby shorts, because it has been we had them listed from February all the way up until now, and they have been continuously selling when we do get them up.
And there's always those random things on eBay that just sell like every day, and who would have really thought rugby shorts?
Seriously. And then fourth on our list for you guys, Paw Patrol toys.
Yes.
So I guess a brand, but a specific kind of just TV show you want to look for.
We talked about this a ton.
Oh yeah, anything Paw Patrol sells, and I'm not kidding you. T-shirts, pajama sets, bed sheets, like, and I can't say, I can't say all of that off of our experience, but with looking up comps for Paw Patrol and really trying to learn about it, that stuff sells.
A lot, like shampoos.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Everything Paw Patrol
nuts.
is just selling.
Yeah, and it's I feel like eventually it's gonna like, because
Yeah.
the show is gonna die out, but for right now, if you can find it, get that stuff listed, get it out there.
We've even had some luck with retail arbitrage with Paw Patrols, getting them at Walmart at clearance.
Exactly, so you never want to pass the opportunity up if you see Paw Patrol.
Yeah,
as silly as it sounds, if you can get it for a good deal, it's something that people do search after.
Yeah.
It was actually one of our very first toys that sold from a toy bag that we bought. It was
sold so quick.
So fast. I think it was $15 for a little tiny figure like this. I was like,
there's money in Paw Patrol.
but yeah, so we just recently actually sold a little set.
It was almost like the same one, but there was more to it, so we made even more money with that bundle.
Exactly. So I'm pretty sure they probably all came from different toy bags, so it's whatever at this point. We kind of lost track of the toy bag.
We made a decent amount of money on the toys.
Yeah, but it was a little truck and 3 figures that sold.
I'll put a picture up.
Yeah, it just goes to show that literally anything can sell.
Literally anything.
And finally for you guys, a last bolo is going to be sports bras. Now, I mean large and extra large sports bras. I don't know if it's, I can't say I don't know. I know that it was a hard size to find in stores, so people really search after those. And we had 2 listed last week, and within 2 days both of them sold. And previously we have had sports bras listed that sell off our store very fast. So
check out this video. We did 100 sold listings, and there were so many bras in there.
So many. Not too many sports bras, but bras to be on the lookout for. But I say sports bras for beginners because sports bras are a lot easier to detect good quality. Because you'll know when bras are hard.
Don't listen to me.
It's okay. Actual bras are hard because there's so many different brands, and they can all seem like they're good quality, but they're not always. And sports bras are just a little bit easier because, you know, like the basic Nike, Calvin Klein, Under Armour, yes. All 3 of those, I'm giving you examples because all of those have sold multiple times for us in the large and extra large sizes. Yeah. So those are our 5 tips and 5 bolos.
So we really hope you guys enjoyed. We want to give a big thank you to everybody that was watching. Make sure to smash that like button if you like this video. Leave a comment down below if it helped you out at all. And if you're a new reseller, we really want to know. We'd love to know. If you have a channel, we'll subscribe. We love supporting the new people. So till tomorrow, till next guys, thanks for watching. Peace. Go crush it. One take. Okay. We're gonna cut this intro. Be right back. No, I don't want to do that funny. As my homie Reyes would say, some free 99 knowledge.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if I'll put that in.
You gotta. Actually, it's not. I hate looking at this.
So it's Martin.
And Kristina
from Thrift Store. Oh my goodness. Alright.
I didn't want to say and Kristina because you'd be redo.
Well, you couldn't have not itched.
Yeah, I had a bad itch.
Sometimes I don't itch.
Well, too bad I had an itch.
I can never get this level. Yes.
Okay, no, I'm not. Then make sure. If you want to be productive, then.
There we go.
It's me. It was my presence.
You good?
big moment. You know what I mean? It's an actual.
Well, there was only really
of,
one made. In
that's
in like the month. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Or like the year.
No, there's one every week.
One every week.
For buyers, and yeah, you can cut that out.
So you definitely want to stay tuned in this video. It's gonna be till tomorrow. Till next, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace. Go crush it.
I feel like I rambled too hard. But it's whatever.